What's up, everybody? It's Dyani Janga. Welcome to Life After 5. Today we're going to speak about breaking beliefs. Well, what is a belief? A belief is simply something that you believe in intrinsically. So, something that you truly believe is the way things work. If I turn this bottle cap, the bottle opens if I twist it enough times. That's a belief, but that's also a fact. The problem is that most beliefs that we as humans have are false. They are not in tune with reality. Many people say that money is evil. And I, as a man of God, I don't agree with that at all. The Bible literally says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil." Because that is what has caused many people to walk away from the faith and idolize money and materialistic things of the world above that. That's our first false belief we just broke. Another false belief is that some of us are just not made to succeed. And I truly believe that all of us are made to succeed. We all have a purpose and we all have a way and a path that we can walk, which will lead us to be able to shine. I honestly believe that. We all do. Even the people you see on the street, they have a purpose and they have something they can do. Just think about the people that got off the street, got viral for the way that they have changed their lives, or the people who were terrible drug addicts, alcoholics, in terrible debt, had diseases, and now they have found a way to escape that, and now they use their story and their testimony and their lives as an example to show the entire world that it is okay and that there is a way to escape. So even the darkest of trials that you go through are not made to hurt you and ruin your life and destroy you. But that's not what God wants you to do. And that's not why God allows you to go through these trials. Many people believe that life is a test. And if you want to look at it through that lens, that's okay. Because it comes down to the same thing. If it is a test, there must be a way to pass that test. I have never I don't even know how many years I've done at school, had a test that is literally impossible to pass. I have literally never had a test in my life that was impossible to pass. So that means there are always solutions to the problems you live in. And if you have some terrible problem and there seems a way that you cannot escape it, maybe you can't. But there definitely is a way that you can live with it. Use your curses as blessings and your problems for prosperity. You can literally flip any problem into a positive. I've seen so all my life. If I look back at my life, I've never lost, I've only learned. I've never failed, I've only learned a new thing, which is literally succeeding. I've never quit, I've only moved on to things. Of course, if you're always hopping from thing to thing to thing to thing and never give anything the time to succeed, that's a problem. So that's another false belief we have, is that we literally give things so little time. We don't even give things the time to see if we can succeed in it. That's the false belief we have, is that good things come quickly. And we actually all know intrinsically deep in our hearts that good things worth having are difficult to get, are difficult to attain, and take time to get. So stop treating things as not worth going after. Even the Bible literally says, whatever you go after it with all your might. Do it with all your might. And that has a hidden principle, which is, why would you go after with all your might? It's because energy is infinite, but time is not. We as humans have infinite energy because we can just eat something new and get more energy in our heart, in our bodies. And if we energize properly and get some proper sleep in and eat right, we have infinite energy. We just need to recharge from time to time, but we don't have infinite time. So the Bible tells us to go after it with all our might. Because when you go after something with all your might, it is guaranteed that you can get it eventually. It just takes time, honestly. I'm sorry, I just get really passionate about these things because I see people making this terrible mistake by hopping from side hustle to side hustle, from business to business, and never really living through to see it succeed. And I want people to succeed. I love people. I want everyone to succeed, even like my enemies, which I don't have in my hearts. People have me as their enemy, but I don't have them as my enemy because I don't look at them. Which is another false belief people have, is that other people think about us a lot, which is definitely not true. People truly don't care about us, which is okay because everyone lives their own complicated life. I told this to my cousin literally yesterday. We had this conversation, and it is about how it is funny how every human being you see on this planet, walking, driving, flying in the air, doesn't matter. They all have their own separate lives, all apart from us. We might not know them, but they have complete, intricate, difficult lives with their own problems, with their own hearts, with their own souls, with their own relationships, with their own people they know. And I think that's beautiful. But if you look at things through that lens, you realize that people don't have the time to think about us at all. And that is okay. And that makes it easier to win because you realize that one awkward thing you did back in high school, people don't care about. They may remember, but they don't care. How many stupid things have I done? How many stupid things have I seen? How many mistakes have I made? How many mistakes have I seen other people make? But how many times do I keep that person accountable for that mistake they made in the past? Once. And that's at the time of the event. If we have these complicated lives, our worldview always changes, which is another false belief that people have, is that there's one right worldview. No, there isn't, because everyone has a separate life from each other. Everything that you go through forms you into the person that you're becoming. I can ramble on about these things all day, and that's because I'm just so passionate about these things. But those are false beliefs. I want you to look at the false beliefs you think you are having. Are you having difficulty believing that you have a possibility to succeed in life? Are you having the difficulty to believe in God? Are you having the difficulty to believe in yourself? Not only for success, but also for health. Are you having difficulty to put trust in others, which is the false belief of other people are not competent. Other people are not as competent as me. Other people cannot do things as well as I can. Which is honestly a very toxic belief to have, because it's not only a false belief, but it's also a limiting belief.